lights, cameras, bitchin' technology. I'll go in a pit. I would go in a pit and dance in a pit and mosh or whatever. But I would not. I'm not into crowd surfing, because if you're in a mosh pit and you're slam dancing, like, you're a willing participant, you know. Right. If you're just standing there trying to watch a show getting kicked in the face, like, I didn't ask for that, you motherfucker.
That's not fun.
Yeah, that's not fun for anyone involved.
Ruining my Smashing Pumpkins show. I'm trying to watch me some Billy Corgan and you're kicking me in the face.
Just want to hear him perform
Cut
Zero
that
again.
shit out. This is serious.
One more time.
Like, I'm so fucking salty already that I'm just like, I'm over here just fucking stewing in fucking salt.
You're dancing, though. It doesn't look... You don't look that salty.
If you could see my fucking face right now, in my dark basement, all alone.
Your cat's down there, though, right?
No.
Welcome to the Felvine Bombcast. I am Malek.
That was hooked up. You start that one again. Do better.
Welcome to the Felvine Bombcast. My name is Malek. I am here with the lovely and amazingly talented Strawfoot.
Hello.
We have Jer the bear as well.
Hi, Jer the bear. It's Halloween.
Do you like the band Ween?
I do.
He said he wasn't going to rhyme anymore, ever again. It's over.
Nah, I just said that I pigeonholed myself into a situation where I felt like I had to, and now here I am.
I mean, I think that, like, you need to, like, have make a decision here, like, at some point. You know what I mean? Because we're 14 episodes in, so it's not too late to back out now.
But I think it is.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's too late to apologize.
Three is a trend. I mean, I guess if I just started to not do it, I don't know.
Have you been rhyming for every episode? Like, is that all? How many? What was this? 14?
14 plus all the fuck ups that.
Oh yeah, the lost episodes. You rhymed for those too. Jesus.
Yeah.
So are you ready for the 80s movie trivia game?
Yeah, let's have it.
I know you guys are excited.
Of course.
I'm super excited.
So, refresher on the rules for those who may have missed the last episode. I'm going to make a quote from a popular 80s geek culture movie, and Jer Bear is going to guess first this time.
Ooh.
And then Malek gets to guess. And if you guess right, then you get to choose the first quest we do. If you both guess wrong, then I get to choose.
Is it going to be a hard one?
Yeah, this one's harder. I mean, it's not like super hard. I'm going to ramp up the difficulty.
All right.
Okay. Once, long ago, before there was such a thing as time, the world was shrouded in darkness. Then came the splendor of light, bringing life and love into the universe, and the Lord of Darkness retreated deep into the shadows of the earth, plotting his return to power by banishing light forever. But precious light is protected, harbored in the souls of the Kirin, the most mystical of all creatures. Kirins are safe from the Lord of Darkness. They can only be found by the purest of mortals. Such a mortal is Jack. You got this, right?
Man.
I know this movie.
It's inspired by Malek's,
think of the name.
By Malek's unicorn costume.
Yeah, I know the movie then. You definitely gave it away.
Is it Legend?
It is!
Yeah,
it is Legend, starring Tom Cruise. Directed
Tom Cruise before his fucking nose got fixed or whatever. Or teeth, something, I don't know.
Yeah.
You threw me for a loop, because the Kirin, you threw that in there.
Yeah,
and
I
was
just switched
like,
Kirin
what?
for unicorn.
Yeah, no. For some reason that threw me off, even though that was the giveaway.
Tim Curry is a fucking genius.
God, he was amazing in that.
Yep.
If you guys haven't seen Legend, it's, I don't know, you think it'd be to watch it this day and age? I mean, things have changed so much.
Dude, it holds up really well.
Ridley Scott's second best film.
We watch it here sometimes. at my house.
Yeah, man, that's I haven't watched it in many years, so I have to check it out again. But
It's
Highly
Aces.
recommended.
All right, I'm posting a quest, I guess.
you get to pick it, man. You won. You got it.
Yeah. It's been a minute since I played, so I'm like accustomed to goo right now.
You're accustomed to
So,
goo?
yeah. So this is going to be a quest that we're doing.
Inspired by goo?
There might be some goo.
Oh Jesus! This quest? Why? This? Oh God! What?
Oh no, you would. It's just terrible. I'm gonna make my
Show
questions
off.
harder so this doesn't happen again. Man, I actually had a harder one picked out.
It was
I had-
pretty hard.
I had a way
Right.
harder one picked out, and then I saw Malek's costume and realizes I had to do legend.
For a minute, I was like torn between the Dark Crystal, Neverending Story, and Legend, and then you mentioned inspired by Malek's armor, and I was like, oh shit, yeah.
Honestly, it was Jack for me because like
Mm.
I remember there's that weird elf creature that was like
Mhm.
saying his name. Yeah, it's been a while since I see that.
Jack.
Yes.
It's such a good movie. I want to go watch it now.
Yeah.
I have a picture of me and my youngest daughter standing next to a wax museum sculpture of Tim Curry's demon in that movie.
Oh, that's amazing.
I'll have to
That was-
find it.
Such a great costume.
So good.
And I feel like Tom Cruise's armor in that movie would be Male K approved because it's just like metal breastplate with no pants.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. I like it.
All right, here we go. Let's see if we
Alright.
can fail this.
We got this. I had to
So-
change out of my unicorn. I couldn't do
Oh,
a
did you?
unicorn. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
Too tough for
So
unicorn. That's fine.
We've mostly been playing GU. How does World feel for you
Weird.
after GU?
I mean, okay, like I was talking about this earlier, but like bow gunning in World is like refined and like it feels like a proper video game and the way things should be and the way that you're used to like shooting a gun in video games. But
Uh-huh.
bow gunning in old Monster Hunter is counterintuitive and clunky and weird. But when you get it right, it's zen, like all the way. Like
Mhm.
there's just something about it that's like very, I don't know. It's special, and I kind of miss it when I'm playing World. And
Yeah.
and playing Goo again made me realize like how much I miss it.
Yeah.
weird for me.
I really like goo.
Yeah, I feel like I was the biggest naysayer going into goo, and
You were.
it's been the exact opposite, really. I mean, it's been fun to go back and relive the older
It was a
generations.
A huge Dotagama that Joe was beating up there,
Are you going to wake him up?
probably. Oh no, he's gonna wander off, I think. Nope.
No.
I wasn't fast enough.
He's so
I
kind.
tried to valor through the roar.
Yep.
Nice. That'll happen. Yep. Yeah, I played a few hours of goo. Yeah, you know.
Oh
It's,
man, I'm already at like 70 hours.
Nice. Yeah, well, we're back to World to celebrate the Autumn Fest. All the event quests are back, or pretty much
Yay.
most of them.
So
Yeah, what
I've
ones
been pretty
weren't? They
caught
said
up.
some of them weren't.
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to ask. I've been pretty like caught up in Gen U and then also like real life things, and I don't even know what exactly we're looking at in the Autumn Fest. So like, fill me in on what I should be expecting. Are we getting an Elatrion soon?
I hope so. I mean, they haven't
haven't.
announced anything, so it's hard to say. But Tokyo Game Show's this weekend. I mean, it's right now, but like it's through the weekend. So, I mean, maybe we'll get some news. There's some speculation that we'll get news at the end of Tokyo Game Show, and they'll add maybe a Latreon right after the fest, or at the very end of the fest, because we've gotten a monster at the end of both festivals.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything concrete at this point. I mean, we're getting the typical stuff you get with these events. You know, you get a new armor set. There's actually a new weapon event up too. Dual blades.
Yeah, the fluffy dual blades.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't
cute.
seen those.
We should do it. We should do that next, maybe.
Yeah, let's do that.
Do that.
Good choice.
And the USJ is available for everybody if you haven't gotten it already. I think we all have it though.
Yeah, we do. We're just losing our elite status.
I know. Everyone has it now. It's not cool anymore.
No need to wear that anymore.
So, is he asleep again?
Yes.
Strawfoot is a maniac, dude.
Damn.
He doesn't mess around with these bombs.
So do you feel like excitement for World has waned a little bit?
I mean, I'm definitely seeing it in like the streams I watch and views on my YouTube. Like, so like some of the hype seems to be dying down. But I mean, for me, it's still fun. Whatever. I never get bored of Monster Hunter. So.
Well, no, I'm not bored of Monster Hunter, but I was wondering if like some of the excitement for World had shifted to Goo.
Actually, I can't remember who it was. Someone on Twitter posted a picture comparing like the amount of live streams.
Yeah, right. There were only like 500 streams for Venue going on compared to however many thousand for World.
It makes
wow.
sense. I mean,
Well, I guess with Steam
yeah, exactly.
being the PC version being pretty new.
Yeah, I kind of felt like they were comparing apples and oranges anyway, because the Switch doesn't natively stream anything. So
Right,
Exactly.
you have to-
it's just not a fair comparison, because like how many of those thousands of streams are just like kids streaming to nobody.
I heard
and
is selling well though on the Switch, so I mean it's not like it's doing bad or anything. It's
Do we
selling well.
have you seen actual numbers or just arbitrary? It's selling
stuff?
well?
Like I've heard it's like sold, like it's one of the top selling games on the Switch. Man, I just got wrecked.
Yeah, me too. I thought we were doing well. Also,
We were past tense.
I don't understand. We warmed up on a great Jagras. No.
It's a good warm up quest. It really brings out the fight. Great Jagras.
Yep.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm hoping like this weekend we'll get some news. I hope it's a Latreon and not Kieran, Orochi Kieran or whatever.
You're gonna have to watch this when I play the video back. But I just totally tried to adept roll through his Dragon Barf. Like I saw him getting ready to do it and purposefully rolled into it to trigger my like adept reload, and all I did was ruin my mantle.
Oh yeah, I have mantles.
Oh yeah, I forgot about mantles. Shit, how do you play this game, guys? Oh no, I'm gonna die again.
Don't die, Malek. Choose life.
Who made the big explosion? That was really cool. Where's my ancient potion? Here, let me take this. That'll help. No, come back, Joe.
Hey, has anybody knocked down the crystals on his ass?
Nah, I don't know how to do things like that.
Yeah.
I'm too used to goo.
Like that.
Ooh.
Damn, Strawfoot.
Strawfoot's our pro.
He's the pro.
At least.
He's the pro at GU.
Yeah, that's true. I'm HR9 still, and Strawfoot's like, what?
40 something.
50 something?
No.
Damn, dude. He'll be able to fight a Latreon soon. Oh wait, we can anyway because of the event quest.
Yep.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some Elatrion stuffs already.
GU is too big, man. There's too much.
Oh my gosh, there's so much.
So many monsters. Like it's daunting. Like just like trying to build armor sets, and like there's so much to wade through. Like in World, you build like you know what I mean. Like say I want to build a Pierce set. I find the armor with Pierce up, and I'm like, okay, well that's probably the best one because it has Pierce.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then Gen U, it's just like, okay, I know there's like 20
different options.
Right. Which one should I be doing?
Unfortunately, World has the same problem that Monster Hunter Tri did. It's kind of like a newer version of
No!
There goes your... What did you say, bro?
Who was that?
It was me.
Oh, god damn it.
Well, at least we all died.
We all
We're all
sucked.
losers.
We all suck.
We're all losers.
Jerry, you did this on purpose. Sabotage our podcast.
No, I thought we could do it. I was confident in myself, at least, because I was wearing my recovery set, and I thought for sure that I would live. I did not.
I don't even call my immortal sets anymore.
Yeah.
I don't want to lie to the people.
Call it this slightly better chance of not being the suck set.
AT Kush is super annoying to me, man. I do not like that fight, but it's not impossible. It can be done. It's just, man, the no flash thing really angers me.
Hey, did you restart your recording, Malek?
Yeah.
Did you remember the count again?
You didn't hear
did.
Okay.
I counted very softly. You probably didn't hear me.
It started off like a good speed and then sped up.
Cool.
I was really like unsure of myself, as always. So it came out really awkward, as always.
So I got news.
Yeah, what's your news?
Okay, news item number 1. File it.
Is it
under
Monster Hunter news?
News that will. No, it's not Monster Hunter news. Monster Hunter's boring.
Oh my god.
This you can file under news that will shock no one. Fortnite, still extremely popular, had its biggest month ever in August with 78.3 million players.
Wow, that's crazy.
Pretty fucking exciting, huh?
I guess.
Fortnite's a bad game.
I've never played it. I don't really have any interest in playing it.
I played it, and I was like thinking about it the other day, like why is this so popular? And I think the conclusion that I've settled on is it's just like the Angry Birds of shooter games. Like it's just designed to appeal to everybody and be special for no one. So anyway, that's all I want to say about that.
I mean, when they announced it for the Switch, like for like a second, I was like, yeah, maybe I'll play that, and then like I decided that was a terrible idea and didn't.
No, I mean, like I played it and I was like, oh wow, it's like PUBG that works right and isn't all glitchy. And then I realized it was boring.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I think, is it really technically a bad game? I mean, it's just a game in a tired genre, I would say. I don't know.
I don't know.
I guess it's not
play
tired.
what makes you happy. If Fortnite is special to you and makes you happy, then play it. But for me, no.
Well, based on what you just said, it makes me think it's like the vapid pop music version of a video game.
Yeah,
like it's a formula to make money, and there's no real soul to it, and it's just candy.
I mean, it has like none of the personality of games like Overwatch or Team Fortress. It's lacking the depth of a shooter like Destiny. It's just, I don't know, it's just empty, I think.
But those dances.
Right, yeah, it does have
those
dances.
dance moves.
I mean, I think it's really the Battle Royale mode. Like, everyone loves that thing. Like, I like this stupid zombie game called Dying Light, and they recently just came out with a Battle Royale style mode.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just as bad. Like, everyone loves these Battle Royale type games. I mean, we saw that with PlayerUnknown Battleground. Like, that was huge for a long time on Steam. And Fortnite just seemingly came out of nowhere. When they went free to play with the Battle Royale mode,
yeah.
That was it, man.
So, I mean, but it doesn't seem like it's it caught on really big, but it's not a new thing. Like, way back in the day, we used to play a game. We used to have LAN parties, if you remember those. And we used to play a game called Delta Force on the PC, which, okay, granted, it wasn't 100 people, but you could still, I think you could play with 16 people, and it had like a deathmatch mode where, last one standing wins.
Yeah, last man standing is not like a new
thing
at all. Yeah.
Now,
and this I'm talking about, that's like 1990, like 7 or 8 or something. Like, this is a long time.
I mean, the difference
ago.
is they weave in the survival mechanics with like having to pick up your items on the go and shit. But like otherwise, yeah, you're totally right. It's basically.
I never played GoldenEye, but what was GoldenEye?
GoldenEye was it had a single player
screen.
campaign, but it also had a 4-player split screen. Yeah, it was only 4 people. They didn't even have bots in that one.
GoldenEye was just happiness in a little plastic box.
It was so much fun.
Was it a battle royale though, or was it just you kept respawning?
I think they did have a last man standing.
Did it?
Match? I think it did. I want to say it had like a death match, a team death match, and a last man standing. Maybe it didn't. I don't know. I thought it did.
What was the little short guy's name? He was the best one to pick.
Job?
Yeah.
Odd Job? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like I said, I never played it. I watched my friends play it or whatever, but I didn't want to do it.
I like Perfect Dark way better when that came out because you could have bots, so it was just like it was more chaotic and fun. Storyline was pretty weird, but multiplayer was fun.
So Final Fantasy composer, I'm gonna ruin his name, Nobuo Uematsu, is stopping work due to health problems. That's sad news.
I saw that. That's pretty sad. And
he my
friend Zach posted about that.
Yeah. That's a bummer. Like, I feel like that's the end of an era.
Has he like worked on all the games or just certain ones?
All the ones with good music.
Wow, that's
so not 10 or 10-2 then.
Ouch.
I'm just kidding.
Did they have bad music? I didn't play 10 and 10-2.
I didn't either. I mean, I played like an hour of 10, and I got stuck in that stupid sport ball game and fucking bounced.
Oh, I did play 10. 10 was the
10.
Volleyball one.
Yeah.
Okay, that was the last one I played then.
Volleyball, he said. It's like underwater soccer.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, I played that game. I played all the way through that, and then I got to the end of it, and I was like, well, I'm fucking done with this.
I actually played 10-2 as well. I'm not sure I beat it. 10-2 is a weird game because, like, it's the cheesiest, corniest storyline, but, like, it sort of had a job class system that I liked. I just remember liking combat, but as a game, it's super cheese.
So you didn't play 12 Strawfoot?
No. I am going to play the new one, though.
I was going to say 12 is real good.
Highly recommend 12. It was probably the best of that era for sure, man, on PS2.
Yeah.
But Dude Bros Road Trip Adventure is definitely going to happen. That looks rad.
Ugh. No.
No?
No.
Well, fine. I'll play it by myself.
Play it. Go ahead. But
play multiplayer with me. Damn it.
It doesn't feel like Final Fantasy to me.
No, it doesn't look like Final Fantasy either, but it looks fun.
It's not.
I mean...
I
don't know. Maybe you'll like it. I'm fucking...
Also, what does Final Fantasy look like, really? I mean, like
it's changed a lot. I mean, yeah, it totally has. For me, growing up, Final Fantasy was Final Fantasy VI, but it's changed a lot since then.
It doesn't even have, like, a semblance of turn-based. You know what I mean? It's not... It's...
But there's been other good Final Fantasy... Like, Crisis Core didn't have any turn-based, and it was amazing.
Yeah, and 12 isn't turn-based, right? It's just a gambit system.
It can be, if you choose not to use the gambit system.
Okay. Final Fantasy is weird now because like then you think about Tactics too, and it's like Tactics is totally different from the other games. Like,
Yeah.
but amazing game nonetheless.
Yeah. Well, I mean, with that news, the Switch announced that almost all of the Final Fantasies are getting ported to the
Switch,
Switch.
pretty amazing.
Not 8 for some reason. I heard maybe it's the music licensing from that shitty song at the end of the game.
Oh no! Why is it now an issue? It came out on Steam. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know.
It's weird. That's so weird.
So do you know if are they going to port Tactics? Because that's one of my favorites.
No, I didn't
No, we
see that
mentioned
on
that as
there.
well.
I wish that I could play that. I mean, I guess I could get it. No, I can't. I thought I could get it on the Vita. I cannot.
Dude, you could actually. There are ways you could play that on PSP.
I'm sure.
Oh wait, you never had a PSP. Did you have a PSP?
No, but I have PPSSPP.
That's not a thing.
PPSS, your PP.
Whoa. Did somebody
Yeah,
post a
okay.
quest?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay. Good work.
We
Ow.
started talking about PP. All right. Final Fantasy. Some good news, some very sad news.
Yeah, I also just learned that there's a fan theory about Final Fantasy VIII that was pretty interesting. I read all about it and saw
Link that in the Discord.
a really
Expound.
scary picture of Squall's face with no face.
Mhm.
Eyes without a face. Oh, just that Squall's dead through most of the game.
Huh.
Yeah, that's fine. Like he just died early on. The rest of it was a dream.
Yeah, like have you seen the movie Jacob's Ladder?
No.
I knew it. Here we go.
No.
Me not seeing it
it's
is
a-
good
it's-
because then we can't argue about it.
I mean, it's not an obscure movie, but it's not something that I expect everyone to have seen, but it's really fucking good. It's got one of my favorite lines from a movie ever. It's too long for me to quote right now because I'll fuck it up, but I'll link it in the Discord for you because it's real fucking good. But the theory goes that at the end of disc 1, when the sorceress shoots him through the chest with the ice shard, he dies, and the whole rest of the game is just basically a dream sequence of him, like of his last moments, like coming to terms with shit.
It makes me really sad, but it's an interesting theory.
Yeah. Did you read it? Did you happen to read it all?
I didn't read the whole thing, but I definitely took a look at it. It was, I mean, I love this stuff, man. I think it's really interesting.
Yeah. It's
Kind of reminds me of the Mass Effect ending theories.
Yeah.
Oh, massive.
Yeah, that he was indoctrinated the whole time.
Well, just
not the whole-
I like fan theories like that sort of make you question, you know.
Right. Even if it's not true, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's just fun to think about.
Yep.
So yeah.
So,
I'm sorry, Strawfoot, I
in other news, production of PS Vita will end in 1 year, says Sony Japan.
I didn't even know it was still in production.
That was exactly what I was about to say. I think that's the real headline of that is like, hey, Sony's still making Vitas? What?
They made PSPs for a really long time too, though. I mean, to be fair, like
Yeah.
PSPs went on for so long, dude.
Yeah. But PSPs were also amazing.
Yeah, Vita did not have the same impact.
No,
Just say.
it was pretty.
Why
the
is
screen
that?
the screen was pretty. It just I don't know, man.
It seemed like it was a case of not having games, right? I mean, is that really what
Yeah.
happened?
Yeah, I think Capcom fucked them over is a big part of it.
That's a good point. I mean, if there was a Monster Hunter Vita game, the history may be very different.
Right. It just never took off because there wasn't anything there at launch. And
They moved to Nintendo, yeah. It was just, the timing was not good.
Yeah.
They had Monster Hunter like games on it, but they needed
Right,
that
yeah.
star power.
Wasn't there. Did you have questions, Jer?
I don't have them queued up yet.
Well, you
let me
could get
see
them
if
while
I
we're
can-
still fighting Anjanet, because
I'm just gonna
once
run
Teo
around and
gets
see
here,
if I can.
then
Where's the questions? I don't know. Get away.
I mean, we haven't answered any in a while, and there's a lot of chatter in there that's not
do you want to save them for
questions.
next
So,
time?
like, I don't know. I mean, if you find Cal's question, I'll answer it.
Why can't I find questions? Did someone remove it?
No, it's up in the top, towards the top in Strawfoot section.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh,
It's
for some reason.
Podcast dash questions.
For some reason, I had. Okay. Anyway. All right. So, Cal asked, "What are some of your favorite tattoos that you have, and why?" For Jer, or all of us if we have tattoos. Easy for me. I don't. I'm a unicorn. I'm a malicorn.
I have no tattoos also. Yay. we're
But
no
your brother's a tattoo artist and
You have no
looks
tattoos.
to do really
Zero.
good work.
Yeah, he
and
does really amazing
could-
work.
You could probably get really cheap tattoos, and yet you have none.
No, he's been like begging me to come get a tattoo from him. Like he,
I want you to get a
Hey,
tattoo
dude.
from him, dude. You have no like.
I know.
Wow.
It's
If my
just,
brother did tattoos, I would be fucking covered.
Can you get the like Felvine Bombcast character chibis on you? Like that would be.
I did get.
Come
the,
on, man.
I know. I did get the
For
shirt.
the team.
I mean, you can't see, but I'm actually wearing your face right now.
I was
Nice.
gonna say you got the shirt
Yeah.
tattooed on you. What?
No, but I do. The shirts are available if someone wanted to go to the link and buy a shirt with Malek's beautiful face on it. They could.
Buy a shirt. Buy a shirt. Plug. But no, Jer, why don't? This is obviously a question for you, man. What do you have to say to that?
I mean, I really like my Schrodinger cat tattoo. It makes me real happy. It's
Is it just a
Black.
dead cat?
nah. I'll send a picture, and you can put it in the podcast if you want. I like that. I like my Occam's razor tattoo, which I showed in the chat today. I like my Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy tattoo, which is a sperm whale and a bowl of petunias.
Yeah, I didn't see the petunias the first time I saw that one, and I
Okay.
I thought it was a Moby Dick tattoo, and I got all excited because that's my favorite book. And
Yeah.
then,
And then I Crushed Your Dreams.
Crushed it.
yeah, I mean it's also like another really good book, so it's fine.
Well, thanks. I have a Slaughterhouse 5 tattoo, which is the headstone that says everything was beautiful and nothing hurt. I have a Giving Tree tattoo, which is the old man sitting on the tree stump at the end of the
Mhm.
book. And then I think my newest tattoo is the Slaughterhouse 5 one, but I got another one, my second newest one, which is my anniversary present from my wife. I have Han Solo's blaster, and it says "I love you."
And then she
My
got
wife-
the Leia one that says I know.
Yeah.
So good.
Yes.
You guys are amazing. I applaud your nerdiness.
Thanks. My first
He's gone
tattoo was the constellation Orion,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just the stars of the constellation. It doesn't have any lines or anything. It's just some 5-point stars on my arm.
Sorry, Jer. I love you.
Yeah. Yep. I have plans for more. Like,
How do you fit all those?
I have long arms.
Are you working out to increase the size of your? I'm
Man.
sorry, the Nardward.
That doesn't give you more
Question.
room to tattoo, though. That just like stretches out the tattoos you have.
It was a question Nardwar asked Henry Rollins once, and I was getting a kick
Okay.
out of it.
Oh, nice. Are you familiar with Nardwar, Strawfoot?
No,
Okay.
I'm not.
We'll have to link you some Nardwar.
Oh, you'll love
So-
Nardwar's a
so
great
many
dude.
links.
His TED Talk is great.
Yeah. So I have someday when I'm like more of a multi-thousandaire than I already am, I want to get like a leg sleeve done of Russell's teapot. So I want to get like a realistic-ish looking nebula with a teapot whizzing through space.
Nice.
That is.
That'll be like $1,000+
I feel like, I think like most people will get the Hitchhiker's Guide tattoo and Schrodinger's cat, but you might need to explain Russell's teapot, because I bet somebody listening to this does not know what Russell's teapot is, and it's actually kind of amazing.
Do you know what it is?
I do.
Okay, good.
It's very similar to the spaghetti monster.
Yeah, kinda.
Same ballpark,
Malek,
at least.
You know what it is, don't you, Malek? I think we've talked about it.
We have, yes.
But I feel like you could probably explain it better than I could.
Yeah, the premise is that like the onus of a claim is on the person making the claim, not on the person trying to disprove the claim.
Sure, and extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence.
Right. So Bertrand Russell said, the onus to prove God's existence is on you. And his argument for that was, if I said there's a teapot whizzing through space in an orbit, elliptical orbit between Earth and Mars, or Mars and Jupiter, I think, one of those, there's no way that you could prove it's not there, because it would be so small that there would be no way we could pick it up to see it. So the onus would be on him to prove that the teapot existed, not on everyone else to prove that it didn't exist, because you really couldn't prove that it didn't exist because it's so small, whizzing through such a large space that there's basically no chance that you could show that it didn't exist. So it's basically an argument for like skepticism.
Yeah.
I like it.
And I love it, yeah. So
it kind of leads naturally into the question, though, that you can't really prove that anything doesn't... You can only prove that things exist. You can't prove that things don't exist, because you are not omnipotent. So, I can, establish, within, reasonable doubt that there are not fairies living in my garden, but I can't prove that there are no fairies living in my garden.
Right.
Gid has a follow-up question.
Okay.
Afrozia, when are you going to get the tattoo? Afrozia. When are you going to get the tattoo?
I mean, the bear already has it.
My wife is pretty opposed to me getting that, but my tattoo artist is like, you just need to stop telling people what you're going to get before you get it. And
yeah,
just
what
get
was
it,
the other one she didn't want? There was another funny one you wanted. I'm trying to remember what it was.
I mean, I really want a tardigrade.
Yeah, I think that was it.
Everybody's just going to think it's a weird gummy bear.
I really want a tardigrade. She said no. She made it.
That's it.
She made it very clear. Like, I'll not go into what she actually said, but she just made it very clear that she did not want me to get that on me.
What does she have against tardigrades? Like, why?
She thinks they're gross.
How? They're adorable. They look like little six-legged gummy bears.
They do. She said they look horrific. I don't know.
We'll get it stylized and cute.
You gotta listen to her, man.
Yeah, I mean, as much as I agree with you, Malek, I don't share a bed with you, bud.
Man, you need to straighten out your priorities. Strawfoot and Malek say to get a tattoo. You get a fucking tattoo.
I also want to get a well-done steak that says "so tasty."
That's good.
I would like a well-done steak as well.
We should all get that as our match.
I was thinking of stealing the one from your Discord, because I think it looks pretty good.
It's pretty awesome. I like it.
So you guys don't have tattoos, but if you did have tattoos, what would you get?
Well, okay, I've already talked to my brother about this. Next time I visit, I'm getting the Hunters Guild logo.
Excellent.
And then I also want, there's this thing in Fire Emblem called the Mark of the Naga that basically like all the characters in Fire Emblem Awakening that are born into this one like royal clan all have this like same birthmark. That's pretty rad looking. So I'm getting that. Yep.
Sweet.
Sorry,
video game
like
wise,
deep
it would be
philosophy tattoos.
Yeah, I was gonna say like it'd be some video game shit like Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
I want to get a Binding of an Isaac tattoo.
I mean, that's pretty philosophical, though. Really.
Yeah.
I mean, Binding of Isaac is some deep shit. At least lore-wise.
This is true. What else? I don't know. God, I'm stupid. I'd probably get something from Edgar Allan Poe because it's just, yeah. Anyway.
Like what? I think that's a rad idea.
I don't know, man. I really have to think about it, but like, just his work is just so. There's so many things you could do with it. Really, I mean.
Have you
it wouldn't just be a raven. Like it would. I don't know. I'd have to go deep into that.
Have you ever read Lord Dunsany?
I have not.
He's the like one of the main inspirations for both Poe and Lovecraft. And if you like Poe's work, you'd really like it.
I want to. Have either of you read Skinny Legs and All? It's by Tom Robbins.
No. We should start a book club. We could mail each other books. And
I like the cover of that book a lot.
I work at a library. This works.
I want to work at a library. It seems like a lovely job. Is it? Or
I have a surprising number of friends who are like librarians or work at libraries. There's like five friends that are librarians or work in libraries.
It's an interesting job, I'll say that, man. Like there's way more drama than what you would expect. You would assume libraries would be like the most boring place in the world. There's usually a lot of weird shit. But anyway,
well, especially if you if you look at one of the like downtown libraries, they're usually pretty wild places because they have internet access in the middle of the city.
Home bums.
Dude, there's so much creepy shit people do on the internet in public that I can't understand. And just like so many creepy people come in the library. Like we have a puker, like someone who comes in the men's room and just pukes every other day. Like we can't catch him.
Is he junk sick?
Most likely he's throwing up from alcohol or something, yeah. That's the guess, at least. I heard a story at my mom's university library of some guy who was like sneaking under tables and checking out girls' feet. So that was cool. Yeah.
Yeah. How about those feet?
Someone put Craigslist ad for hooking up in our restrooms at our library. We found it. I didn't want to like the employee who brought it up. I'm just like, how did you stumble upon this? Like, what drove you to discover this?
Discover this? Yeah. That's a fair question, Malek.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. They're kind of wild. But they're nice to be. It's a good environment to be. There can be like so many terrible places to work at where you're just they crush your soul, like office jobs where it's like at least with the library you're like, surrounded by books and knowledge.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I could do that.
Yeah, you would be great at that, man. I don't know. What else is going on? I guess that's it.
I'm out of news.
Podcast over. We've covered it all. I guess next time we'll probably be playing GU, right? I mean, we'll do a GU cast.
Unless we get a Latreon.
You guys think we can beat a Latreon? We can't beat anything in this game.
Yeah, man, we can beat a Latreon. How many times have we beaten a Latreon in other games?
I mean, I got up to 99 in that one game. Try. Yeah.
99 or 999?
999. I got 999 and everything in that game, I thought.
Really?
No. I don't know. Maybe not.
Get your save file, man.
It might have been a dream.
Oh shit!
Oh no!
Rip.
He might die. Why?
Oh, I thought he was doing his nuclear attack.
I was on top of him and then I failed my mount because I don't know how to play this game anymore.
Yeah, G is taking our lives.
And I'm okay with it.
Yeah,
I like it, man. Old Monster Hunter is not as bad as I imagined it would be going back from new Monster Hunter.
It's nice to go back. Like it's the refreshment I needed after World.
It's really colorful. Like I like when Gore Magala goes into rage mode and sucks all the color out. I feel like I'm playing. I feel like I'm playing this game again.
Right. Yeah, it just makes it into World. Yeah. I am a little bit despondent over the new Nintendo thing, where now I have to.
The cutscenes look as good as World almost. If only the gameplay was. I think Strawfoot's gone, or did I go?
Strawfoot's still here.
I'm here.
Okay, that was strange.
It was weird. Yeah.
I hope I'm recording this video because like fucking Teostra just like teleported through me. It was awesome.
No, I didn't see
feel like a ghost.
There was a jitter in the audio too for me.
Weird.
Yeah, I thought Strawfoot went into an abyss.
Jesus, this Teostra is taking forever.
It's my fault,
I
guys.
ran out of ammo. I'm sorry.
we all ran out of ammo.
I'm just flinging scatter nuts at him at this point.
Do you still need these orbs for your Dante lair?
No.
Oh,
okay. I just like this quest. It's fun.
Man, Devil May Cry.
He's doing it again. He's
pretty fucking rad.
No, there it goes.
He's doing it again, guys.
Who is?
Nah. Yeah, I dropped.
No.
You can still hear me,
Jared and I
right?
have to two-man this?
Yeah. You got this.
All right, we have to solo it, too. We can't stop recording until you solo it.
You have to. I already killed him. He's dead.
Split screen.
He's, yeah, I'm carving him up now.
You're a liar.
I'm not.
Dirty liar.
I don't know why you don't believe me.
I hit him with like 4 charges. Plus, you said you were out of ammo.
No, I know, but I put down my mines and I tapped him and tranked him. He's dead.
You tranked him?
Mm-hmm.
Did you capture him?
Yep. I don't know why you don't believe me.
Good work, Strawfoot.
I mean, I believe you.
Thanks.
You're Strawfoot.
I don't believe you.
Yep.
We didn't do story time this week with Jared.
I talked about tattoos.
All right, that's
almost like a story.
Basically story time, yeah.
I need a primer for stories. I can't just tell a story. I have to have some sort of primer. You have to remind me about something.
Like,
we have to remind you that we're recording a podcast and you should be prepared. Jeez.
To be fair to Jared, I was completely unprepared as well.
I mean,
okay,
I can't. It's not like I can just.
We're a well-oiled machine. We got it going on.
Okay, like I feel like given
like something has to spark a memory.
Given the circumstances, we've done remarkably well this week. Like I assumed it was going to be somewhat of a disaster.
No, we got it. We got this, man. We have the power of friendship.
Strawfoot, did you see the picture I posted of Andrew WK putting together Gundams?
No.
Oh yeah, dude. I thought you. Oh, did you tag him in that? You should have.
Yeah, I tagged him.
Oh, freaking.
Both in the F-bomb chat and in your Discord.
Nice. Everybody should build Gundams.
Andrew WK said Gundam is party. Or something like that. I have a picture of us together. It was fun. It was good to meet him. He's inspiring. I also think he's a Tralfamadorian.
What is this word?
It's from Slaughterhouse 5, Strawfoot.
Oh, right. That book you like.
How are you not a fan of Kurt Vonnegut?
No, I you know what? It was a fine book. It was a good book. It was a little bit depressing, but you know, it's good.
But Strawfoot, everything was beautiful and nothing hurt.
Yeah, but the thing is, made everything hurt.
Well, I mean,
was he genuine or was that like?
Skirt on again. No, he was lying.
Yeah,
He was,
that's what I thought.
he was very much lying.
Yeah, that makes it depressing.
Yeah.
Well, on that note,
So
I'm waving. I'm standing. I'm standing in the town next to my captured Teostra,
we
waving.
just beat ours. We just beat ours. You're a liar.
yeah, you're freaking.
God, look at this texture. It's fucking terrible. It makes me dizzy.
Oh God, what is with that blur? There's like motion blur on the texture. Why did they do that? It's not moving.
Oh.
In any case, the evidence will be in the recording, and you'll see.
Watch the podcast.
And then you're
Damn,
gonna
that took us like 800 years. Holy shit!
apologize.
Because you edit it, and you can edit it to make yourself look good and make us look bad. You'll probably add 10 minutes to our time.
Probably.
Dude, that would be like 2 podcasts. This was like 3 podcasts today. We just did it.
I don't know why we
That
ran
quest-
out of things to talk about on that quest.
Jeez.
I think we covered everything in the
All right.
goddamn half hour it took us to fight this thing.
Episode 14, success.
In the bag?
Nailed it.
We did.
Yeah, man. It's
Done and
good.
done.